This is going to be a really hard video for me to film. It's been a tough couple days since, unfortunately, the Blue Jays lost the World Series. I was there for Game 6 and Game 7. Now, I'm not going to talk much about Game 6 in this video. The only thing I want to say is that game was also very disappointing, but it was nothing, and I repeat, nothing like how disappointing Game 7 was for us Blue Jay fans. That was a hard watch, especially since after the third inning on, we thought we had that game in the bag. But I will get to that in a little bit. My voice is still a little bit gone from screaming and yelling in that game, so please don't mind it if my throat and voice sounds a little bit raspy, but what a game it was. Let's start from the top. So we got to the arena around 5 p.m., went to the LCBO, got a cocktail, and I was outside the arena making a video for my TikTok, and I'll post that on the screen right now to show you what the atmosphere was like before we entered the stadium.
We're here for Game 7. Hopefully it's a different outcome from yesterday. Let's go Blue Jays. We got this. I have faith. Let's pull it off. First World Series in over 30 years. Let's do it. And who can forget the CN Tower right behind me? Check out that view. Let's go Blue Jays. Cheers. It's a nervous energy here before Game 7. Totally different than yesterday. But come on, Blue Jays, do it for us.
And you can tell it was like a nervous energy outside Rogers Center. No one really knew what was going to happen. When I went to Game 6 the day before, we were all very confident. We thought, yeah, this is ours. 2 games at home. We have it. And then after we lost Game 6, coming into Game 7, the atmosphere just felt completely different. Now, once we got into the arena, we went to our seats, and I'll show you the view right here of where we were sitting. We were seated in row 18, section 515, up in the 500 levels. You can tell it wasn't the greatest view, but for a World Series, I would take any view just to be there. I also want to say, once we got into the arena, we snuck down the field level, and I got to see the field up close. I also did this when I went to Game 6. It was nice seeing some of the players. Well, at that time we were down there, a lot of the LA players were warming up, but it was nice just to see the atmosphere from the field level.
Let's go Blue Jays. Let's go.
As well, we got to see the Fox crew. We saw them all walking to the booth, getting ready to commentate the pre-show before the game. The atmosphere was building up. The nervous energy was there, but the excitement was starting to pick up right before the game started. I can't forget to mention, we also saw the World Series trophy on the Fox set before the game. Check this out. I also want to say the O Canada they did at this game was amazing. It was one of the best I've ever seen in person when attending a live event. I will put a clip of the O Canada on the screen right now for you to see. It just almost brings tears to my eyes. Now, once the game got started, we were also pumped up, especially since we had our main man, Max Scherzer, Mad Max, on the mound. We were also confident on him versus Shohei Ohtani, who's not very liked at all in Toronto. We went crazy when Bo Bichette did this. Yes, that was our reaction to Bo Bichette's home run. It was electric in there. It was something I've never felt before. You can see me. I was shouting at the top of my lungs, and I don't think my voice has still recovered from that. Now, after that Bo Bichette home run, we knocked Ohtani off the mound, and here's a clip from that. We're also excited he was out of the game because it really made us feel like we had a chance to win. We felt it. We knew it. We thought for sure it was going to happen. And then in the top of the ninth inning, it all came crashing down when Jeff Hoffman gave that tying run. And we all had a huge, big sigh, like, oh, come on, no way. It was like disbelief like you've never seen before in the building. It was very, very sad to see for us Blue Jay fans. And then we had our chance. IKF on third. I have a clip of that video. I'll put it in here. And after that, in the final inning of the game, we had Alejandro Kirk up at bat, really hoping that he was going to hit a home run or just hit it out into the field just to get a play so we can get a runner in. And unfortunately, his back cracked and we lost the game. Here is a live reaction clip from inside the stadium of that play happening.
Yes!
And that's pretty much it for the game. It was really heartbreaking. Leaving the stadium was very, very sad. It felt like leaving a funeral, honestly. It wasn't really a good feeling at all. And the GO train ride home was awful. Before we did leave, I did go down the field level just to see the whole celebration. And I was still cheering, let's go Blue Jays, because even though we lost, I'm giving credit to our guys for fighting and playing so hard all season. But here's a clip of the LA Dodgers celebrating in Rogers Center on our home field. I also want to share with you a clip of me talking as I was walking down the ramp from the 500 level, leaving the stadium. You can hear how quiet it was. I couldn't hear a pin drop, and I was just sad. I didn't even feel like making the video and wrapping up my little vlog I filmed for TikTok, but my wife told me, you got to be real, you got to share how you feel, and you got to express your opinion and try to be positive. So it took a lot of me to actually pick up my phone and film that little clip, but I'll share it with you right here.
Well, it wasn't the outcome we wanted. Unfortunately, we lost.
Heartbreaking, disappointing. It's not that we lost, it's the way we lost.
It's just the way we lost. Hopefully we're back here next year. Besides that, let's get back to the good vibes. Next season will be ours. Go Jays, go.
So do I think we have a chance next season? Heck yes. I think we're going to do good. I think we're going to sign a lot of our free agents. We've already re-signed Bieber. I'm positive, stuff like this can happen. I'm used to winning from being a New England Patriots fan. But, being a Toronto sports fan, whether it's the Leafs, Raptors, Blue Jays now, it's tough. And not a lot of players think about coming here because we're up in Canada. But when they come here, they love it. They enjoy it. Their wives like it. They become friends. They build a group. They bond. And that's one of the most important things to remember about these Blue Jays. They love playing in Toronto. They're going to come back and they're going to give us their best effort. We're already talking about, let's call the next season the revenge tour. Let's keep plugging away. Let's get better and let's make it back to a World Series. And don't make silly mistakes. No more bad base running. No more leaving stranded base runners. That's why we lost in the end, with silly mistakes. So that's my thoughts on the World Series with the Blue Jays and the Dodgers, Game 7 going to the game. I hope you enjoyed it. I am positive on the future. That's always good to be positive about your team, have a good outlook. And even though we're lost, I'm just happy I was able to experience a World Series. Oh, and one last thing I want to say is, besides the loss, I know that was super disappointing. Another part that was also really disappointing is I wanted to go to that crazy street party that was going to happen after the game. And it never happened. So when it does happen, the party's going to be even crazier. It's going to be worth the wait. Trust me, Blue Jay fans, we're in for something special next year or maybe the year after that. But it's coming, and that party is going to be amazing. I normally don't do sports videos, but because this was such a big event and really affected me personally, I decided to post it on my channel. So if you do like travel and lifestyle and adventure and all that stuff, subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about the video. Are you a Dodger fan? Are you a heartbroken Blue Jay fan like me? I always like to hear what other people think. Besides all that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. And one more thing, don't forget, let's go Blue Jays. We got this next year. Let's go, baby.